I have finally graduated. Finally. I've been waiting a very, very long time to be done with school, and I'm very happy that I'm done. And one of the biggest things that they give you is a bill to pay for all the student loans that you had to take out in order to pay for the school. Now, luckily, I got a job, so not the end of the world, but the amount of, just sheer amount of loans that I'm gonna have to pay back, I will never pay back with my job. So we need to find a way to make money, and I'm gonna do that basically by creating a mobile app, because that market is, you know, completely undersaturated. There's not a ton of them out there. So I graduated in computer science. It's not like I'm coming out of nowhere trying to develop an app. I generally know what to do. I currently work in IoT and I mostly write C, but I have done web applications in school. I pretty much know what I'm gonna do. So the app, what is the app? It's gonna be a workout tracker, because again, there's none of those exist. There's just none out there. No, but really, there's a ton out there. Some of them, most of them are annoying to use. There's a couple of good ones. One is Strong. That's probably the biggest one out there. I'm gonna make something similar to Strong, but with features that I generally just want. Like, I wanna make an app that's just super easy to use in the gym when you're lifting weights, right? You're gonna make templates, you know, just like Strong does, or Heavy, any of those. You make your workout templates. You can easily go and modify them in the middle of a workout. I want it to be able to quickly show me what my volume is for the week. How many sets of chest am I getting that week? I wanna be able to see everything really quickly and log workouts fast. And those apps are also expensive to get the full version. It's like $6 to $8 a month. I'm thinking of mine like a simplified version that's much cheaper, kind of like the Temu or the wish.com of workout tracking apps. You know, cheap, but it's not shitty. Quality-wise is gonna be good. Price-wise, like the wish.com, quality-wise, like a regular app. That's the goal. And I think I can do that because it's just me. I don't have a team of people. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy making an app. I don't need to pay anybody. I'm gonna do this at night after work. But yeah, the app. Templates, very easy to make templates. I wanna see all of my volumes for the week per muscle group. I wanna see how many sets of each muscle group I'm hitting per week. I wanna see a bunch of data. So that's the plan. Now, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use React Native. Why? Because you write it once and it works on everything, right? Android and iOS. Literally, learn once, write anywhere. It uses JavaScript. I'm gonna use TypeScript. I know JavaScript from school. Never used TypeScript, so there's gonna be maybe a little learning curve, but it can't be that bad. Cross-platform, write it once. This just makes obvious sense. Why write the app twice? Because it's just me. It would take me forever, literally forever to do that. So that's gonna be what the front end is written in. I'm gonna use React Native Expo specifically, and then I'll use TypeScript. I am gonna use a Postgres database. It's gonna be hosted with Supabase, because I know Postgres. That's why. And I know there's Firebase out there. That is a NoSQL database. It doesn't quite make sense for what I want to do. I want to be able to pull down a bunch of like historical data, like the last month of bench press, so I can chart it out and you can see your weights and if you've improved, and I want to be able to grab all the numbers to see your overall volume for the week and stuff. It just doesn't make sense to use Firebase with the, you know, the collections and the documents. Just good old fashioned, a nice Postgres database. It also has authentication. That's the other thing, authentication. I don't have to deal with that myself. We'll just use Supabase. So that should be easy. They also had documentation on how to use Supabase with React Native. So that makes things much easier. I also discovered Expo Router. This is built on top of React Navigation. You can see right here, React Navigation. React Navigation, it create your tabs, like most apps, you know, you have little tabs. You have stack navigators in those. And it doesn't look too bad, but when I Google around, a lot of people seem to really like Expo Router, but it's file-based navigation. I don't 100%, I'm gonna learn more about it, obviously, but I'm gonna go with this just because, why not? I'm just starting out, might as well use the new thing that everyone likes. If I hate it, I'll stop. I'll switch back to React Navigation, because I know that's the tried and true. It's been around for literally ever. So, but we're gonna go with Expo Router. We're gonna go with Supabase, the Postgres database, and their authentication, because it's just convenient. We're looking for efficiency with this. And then React Native, specifically, we're gonna use Expo. I've already started. I got the outline done. I followed the documentation and got a little starter app. So I'll show you what I got so far. It's very basic, it's very ugly. It's just a way to log in. You'll see there's literally no UI done. It's not supposed to be. I just wanted to get it to the point where I can make a user. So I got this little auth provider here. It's just gonna be a hook. And Supabase provides these sessions. Those sessions are going to be stored locally So, you know, when you close your app, you don't need to log back in every time. I'm just going to store it locally. This here is going to grab that session every time you open the app. If you're logged in, you're logged in. And if not, well, then you have to log in or make an account. But if you're logged in, I think it's in here. If you have a session, go to the main tabs screen here. And if not, go to sign up. It's that simple. That was very easy. I didn't come up with this. I just copied the documentation, basically, tweaked it a little bit. That's it. That's what I have so far. Let's open up the old Android emulator here. And this is the page. This is the sign up page. So I'm not logged in. There's no user. So it just routes you to this. I can make an account, Arnold at arnold.com to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very secure. We should sign up. We're just going to create a session. Boom. Now we're in the home page. Ignore this. Ignore this right here. That's going to be gone. So we're on the home page. Now I should be able to just shut the whole thing down. We're going to start it back up, and that session should still be saved. So I should not have to log in again. We're going to close Expo here. Android. All right. It's going to load, and we should be logged in. We should not have to re-sign in. Boom. We're here, and then we can log out. And if I hit that button, boom, we're logged out. That was a good start. Obviously, this is ugly, and this doesn't look like anything right now. It is going to slowly become one of the most efficient, easy to use, straightforward workout logging apps if you like to lift weights. All the features, volume tracking, or sets that you've done so you can make sure you're getting enough volume in. You know, all the stuff that you would want to see, and then I'll add to this over time if people have suggestions. But my goal is just to get a basic one out there and hopefully make some money and pay back some of these loans.